Anyways, time to go inside the tree. Bet you've never been inside a tree this big. Or even if a tree really looks like this. Yeah, you want to kill the Dekubabas in this form to get the sticks. You don't want to kill them when they're in that form. Before they get into a more straight line. Oops. And yeah, that's the item. I'm not going to worry about it because I really don't want it. Because it's something that people hardly ever use. I mean, it could be used for like, for glitches. But I'm not really into doing glitches, but they're worth a try. But yeah, we can climb on this, just like Navi said. And sorry I had to make a little cut right here because my laptop speakers crashed. I don't know why they keep doing that, and they haven't done it since my Sluggers project that much. Especially in Super Mario 3, that didn't really happen. Oh well. Hopefully it won't be too much of a problem. And we got the dungeon map, which is something that's going to be found in places like this all the time. And pretty much can't go up that vine because it's full of what are called Skulltulas. And we can open a door. But at least we'll only have to hear Navi say this just once. Yeah, she's just so boring, super informative in this dungeon. But then as the game goes along, it's pretty much, you know what to do. Just do it. If I give you a clue, yes. Jump off a high cliff, hold the control stick forward, you'll roll on the ground when you land and won't get hurt. Can't guarantee it will work though if the cliff's really high. Probably as high as Mount Everest. So if you're feeling bold. Anyways, now we can get in that door. Couldn't do it because of that, what's called a Deku Scrub. Kinda destroyed that platform, but pretty much no way out from there, but grabbing the item in here will help. Found the fairy slingshot. You can set it to any one of the C directions. Release C to unleash Deku Seed. Hold down C a little longer to get a seed ready. That's another tactic. We'll go ahead and equip it. We'll also equip this as well. We're gonna need to do that a lot. Go ahead and get out of here. And I will say that I did mention that I will not be collecting every single item in this game. That includes heart pieces. I will be collecting some heart pieces, but just not all of them because I don't know where all of them are, and I really couldn't care how many hearts I complete this game with. I usually complete this game with about 13 to 15 hearts, which I think is good enough anyway. I mean, people want to complete it with 20 hearts. That is the maximum number, if you didn't know. But I've never really tried to get it. I really don't think it really matters how many hearts you have. There's some people who want to try to complete this with just these 3 hearts up here. I tried doing that once, but I kind of gave up on it because it was just a little bit too tough for me. I would have liked to try it for this LP, but I am not going to at this moment. I could probably in the future, but I haven't really decided if I will. Get this button pressed, bring up these platforms. Go right in here, but go to the left or you could say the right of it. And oh yeah, these gold Skulltulas. I will not be collecting every single one of these either. I will only be collecting just enough for this one necessary upgrade. Well, actually, it'll be like a couple upgrades. Which have to do with the amount of rupees I have. Just think of them that way. Anyways, I'm gonna go down here one more time because there is a big chest over here, which doesn't have another big item like that slingshot, but it's something that goes along with the map. The compass. Now the compass doesn't really necessarily tell you like what directions you're heading in the dungeon, but more like where treasure chests and where the boss is. So yeah, if you can see on the map down there, it was pretty much the room itself, but now you got where a treasure chest is displayed and the pink cursor, or no, yellow cursor, whoops, and the red cursor tells you where you entered. The yellow cursor is your current position. I haven't really cared for it that much, but sometimes it can really help in terms of what's hidden. Oh, I better get this right. Oh shoot! How did I miss that? Well, gotta make a cut right here because I gotta climb all the way back up. All right, let's try it again. There we go. I don't know how I missed it that first time. I must have been way off on the edge. But, gonna land in some water. And yeah, take a look at that web. I mean, it may seem easy to break with a sword, but it's like it's made of some kind of plastic instead of like normal string. And I actually did not mean to open this chest, because I'm already full of hearts anyway. Anyways, I'm gonna get more gold Skulltula tokens. I'm only gonna collect enough just to get those, what are called rupee upgrades. I'm not going to specify how many that is, though, but just enough to where it's, like, good enough. I will point this out though for the Virtual Console version of the game. It doesn't have what's called the rumble feature like it did in the N64 version. I really don't know why, but they just probably couldn't update it for it to have it on controllers. But, oh well. I pretty much never had a rumble pack for my N64. I just went with it as it is. The only time I've really used rumbling for a Zelda game was like the Wind Waker. No, yeah, what that scrub just said is key to what's coming up. But to open the door, gotta shoot an eye. And it's like, who's behind the eye, though? It's my question. And yes, I did mean to grab these Deku Seeds. The other ones are called Deku Nuts. Those are the items I just think are a little bit irrelevant. I mean, they're used to stun enemies, but I just don't use them. I don't even like try to stun enemies. I just want to go ahead and attack them. But anyways, gotta press this switch to lower the water so that I can ride a platform under this spiked wheel. Wait for the platform to come back, though. There it is. Okay. Yeah, it's gonna take a couple hits on this guy. But pretty much don't want to get near him or else he's gonna spin around like a hurricane. Stand next to the block and grab hold of it with A. Yep. if you stand next to it on the block and press A while pretty much running towards the block, not really pressing the control stick, and climb on top of it. Well, that's the same thing, but I just feel like Navi should say that. Now, if you look at that design on the block, it's a change from this one thing from the N64 version. Pretty much the earlier versions of the N64 version. I mean, there were several different cartridge remakes of it, based on like trying to fix glitches and things like that. But also, there was a lot of controversy on the block because it had like a symbol of Islamic symbol. There's also something coming up in the game where you hear what's believed to be an Islamic chant. But for me personally, I really didn't even think about that, and I didn't even think it was Islamic anyway. You'll find out. But oh yeah, the thing about the old block, it had the crescent moon, which is on Islam's flag, national flag that is. It's just on that. I'm trying to change the camera angle here. Gotta push it down here now. And I'm not really sure what this design is anyway. Oh, whoops. I mean, I've got to give this one more push. Otherwise, if I don't get that down there before I fall down into here, I pretty much screwed myself and have to make my way around that big circle again. That's how to get rid of that cobweb. Jumping on it won't do anything. But yeah, this is the quickest way to go down. You don't want to just go down a vine. Only use the vine to go back up. And oh yeah, the thing about over here is to hit these Deku Scrubs in the proper order. And it said 2, 3, 1. Can I talk to you? Thank you. How'd you know our secret? Well, your brother said it. So annoying, I'm gonna have to reveal the secret of Queen Goma. Now, I'm not really sure what these means. The Coupe de Grace. That's actually something. A weird kind of vocabulary. Strike with your sword while she's stunned. Now, he doesn't explain how to stun her though. I mean, does she get stunned herself? Or do I have to stun her myself?